did not just happen. Oh my god! So I just threw my beauty blender in. I went to go throw it in my makeup bag and it landed right in my candle. Like it's got wax all over it. You've got to be kidding me. This would only happen to me. This seriously would only happen to me. At least it'll smell good like tiki colada.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on how I clean my makeup brushes. I have this Japonesque makeup brush cleaner. I usually use this just to spot clean my brushes, not deep clean them. But since my brushes are really dirty, I'm actually going to use this first to get rid of some of the extra dirt, and then I'm going to go in and deep clean with the antibacterial soap. I'm going to take my brush, and I'm just going to spray it. And I really like this stuff because it smells like lemon. And I'm just going to take an old cloth and I'm just going to wipe the extra off. So my brushes are really dirty and I haven't done them in a long time, so that's why I'm doing this step first. I'm not going to really get too much of it off. I'm just going to get a lot of that extra off. I'm going to set the brushes to the side. I'm going to do that first with all of my brushes. Now usually I use Dawn antibacterial soap, but I only have this hand soap, but it is antibacterial, and it is important that you use an antibacterial because that's going to get rid of the bacteria in your brushes. And I also usually use olive oil mixed with my soap, so it keeps my brushes a little bit softer. I actually don't have olive oil right now and I didn't feel like running down to the store just to get it. So I'm just going to be using this. You want to take an old plate. It doesn't matter what kind of plate you have, or you can use anything. And I just put a little bit of soap on it. And then what I would usually do is just take my olive oil and mix it together. What I do is I take the plate and I take the brush, I just put the soap on there. Okay. Now, when I had bought my Sigma brushes, it came with like a little sample size of their cleaning mat. You can get a whole entire mitt, and they actually just came out with a cleaning mat that like suctions to the bottom of your sink, and you can use it that way. But I like this because it's got different kind of textures on it, and you can use it for different brushes. You can use your little brushes in the smaller grooves to get the extra dirt out, and now your larger brushes you can use in the bigger spots. So I would like using this just because it gets really into the bristles of the brush and it cleans them out really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the water on. I usually keep it about lukewarm water. And then I just go in and I just swirl this around. I just deep clean it, and I do this until the water runs clean. Now you always want to make sure that your brushes are pointed down. You do not want the water going up in the brushes like that, because what that's going to do is the water is going to go down into your brush handle and that's going to ruin your brush. So always make sure that you are cleaning them downwards like this. Sometimes I switch between my hand and the mitt. This brush is probably one of the more hard brushes to get clean because it's so dense and so packed. Once I'm done cleaning the brush, I will just take the brush and wipe the extra water off. And I lay them flat to dry them, okay? And then you have clean brushes, guys. And look how much cleaner this brush is. It was dirty. And then I move on to the next brush. sure all the soap is out of it. Sometimes if you like move it around, you can hear the soap still in it. So when that happens, I just make sure I really push the brush down and get that extra soap out. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, this soap kind of sucks. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to get my Dawn soap. Even though it's not antibacterial, it's gonna clean it a lot better. Because this is not doing the job. I don't think I like this soap too much. Just gonna put a little soap on it. Oh yeah, look at how much better that lathers up. So much better. Now to clean my beauty blender, I actually bought the beauty cleanser stuff that comes with the beauty blender. I think I bought this like in a set, but this works really good for the blender. It does smell kind of weird, but it does the job. You can also use this to wash your brushes too if you don't want to go and do the whole Dawn and olive oil thing. You can just certainly buy this and wash your makeup brushes with it too. So to do this, I just wet my beauty blender. That thing is so dirty. Like, I use this for everything. And then I just take a little bit, put some stuff on it, and I just work it in with my fingers. I press it in. I know I'm going to need more, so I just put a little more on it. And then I just run it under the water and just squeeze it out. And look how much stuff is coming out of that. I'll just keep squeezing it and squeezing it. So there, you got a clean beauty blender compared to what it was. There are some spots that I didn't get, but you know what, that's good enough for me. If you really want to be precise with it, you can, you know, spot clean all of them until it's all gone, but compared to what it was, this is 10 times better, so this will be fine for me. So that's how you clean your beauty blender. So I just squeeze out the extra water and just let it dry. I mean, usually you want to use your beauty blender damp anyway, so you can even use this right after you get done cleaning it.